Hisashi Uchi's nuclear torment. In 1999, in Japan's Tokaimura nuclear facility, a 35-year-old technician named Hisashi Uchi stood over a tank of uranium when a blue flash of radiation erupted. Struck with 17 sieverts, his body unraveled, skin peeling like wet paper, muscles liquefying, organs collapsing. For 83 days, doctors pumped fluids into his failing frame as he writhed, begging, "Let me die." His heart finally stopped, ending the agony. Sylvia Likens' tortured end. In 1965 in Indianapolis, Indiana, a 16-year-old girl named Sylvia Likens was left in the care of a neighbor, Gertrude Banaszewski. Over weeks, Gertrude and her children beat Sylvia with belts, burned her with cigarettes, and carved "I'm a prostitute" into her stomach with a hot needle. Starved and bound, Sylvia's body gave out, her final breaths choked with blood and terror. Jamal Khashoggi's consulate slaughter. In 2018, in Istanbul, Turkey, a 59-year-old Saudi journalist named Jamal Khashoggi entered his country's consulate. A hit squad ambushed him, strangling his throat as he gasped. Sedated but conscious, he was laid on a table, his body hacked apart with a bone saw, limbs severed, bones splintering. His remains vanished, dissolved or scattered. Matthew Shepard's fence crucifixion. In 1998, in Laramie, Wyoming, a 21-year-old student named Matthew Shepard was lured from a bar by two men. In a frozen field, they smashed his skull with a pistol butt, blood streaming down his face. Tied to a fence like a scarecrow, he was left in the biting cold, seizing. Found 18 hours later, he died days after, never waking. James Bulger's railway horror. In 1993, in Liverpool, England, a 2-year-old boy named James Bulger wandered from a mall, led away by two 10-year-old boys. On a railway, they battered him with bricks, paint stinging his eyes, iron bars crushing his tiny frame. Left bleeding on the tracks, his body was severed by a train, his life snuffed out in terror. Chibok schoolgirl's fiery end. In 2014, in Chibok, Nigeria, a 16-year-old schoolgirl, unnamed among 276 kidnapped, faced her captors in a forest. Refusing their demands, she was bound, wrists raw. Fuel splashed over her, and a match ignited her body. Her screams pierced the night as flames charred her skin, collapsing her into ash under the stars. Che Guevara's final stand. In 1967, in La Higuera, Bolivia, a 39-year-old revolutionary named Ernesto Che Guevara was captured, bloodied. Hands tied, he faced a firing squad in a mud-walled schoolhouse. Bullets tore through his chest, puncturing lungs and heart. Blood soaked his clothes as he gasped, a final shot to his head silencing him forever. Farmer. In 2008, in Myanmar's Irrawaddy Delta, a 40-year-old rice farmer, unnamed, clung to a palm tree as Cyclone Nargis roared with 120 miles per hour. Floodwaters surged, debris smashing his ribs. The current ripped him free, dragging him under. Muddy water choked his lungs as he thrashed, drowning in the black deluge. Qusay Hussein's firefight carnage. In 2003, in Mosul, Iraq, a 36-year-old Qusay Hussein hid in a safe house when soldiers stormed it. Bullets and rockets shredded the walls, ripping through his body. Shrapnel tore his limbs, and a final barrage collapsed his chest, leaving him a bloodied heap amid the rubble. Daphne Caruana Galizia's car bomb. In 2017, in Bidnija, Malta, a 53-year-old journalist named Daphne Caruana Galizia turned her car's ignition. A bomb beneath her seat detonated, engulfing her in flames.